Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the Valentis Business Opportunity for tonight. I want to welcome you to our live broadcasting here. We're going to go ahead and get started in just a few seconds here. All right, again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valentis Business Review for tonight. My name is Marcus, and I have the privilege of being your host and presenter through this presentation for tonight. And I'm tremendously excited about what we have here with Valentis. A little bit about myself, you all, and my experience with this company. I've been in the industry of network marketing now for the past 10 years. I found this industry during a very unique time where I actually owned a smoothie shop. And I was in that smoothie shop, you all, 7 days a week. And literally, I had no time. And honestly, I was running out of money because I had spent all my money putting into this shop. And I was just looking for a better way, honestly. And I had a gentleman that introduced me to this industry. And I had a chance to learn all about what was happening in direct sales, fell in love with it. And 10 years later, I'm still here. Have had a lot of success in this industry. But for the past couple of years, I've been really looking for what I consider to be that next opportunity and something that can really just take you to the next level. And of course, I got introduced to the Valentis Business Opportunity. And what really got me excited about this opportunity was the coffee. The Slim Rose coffee, you all, is really the star of the show. We're going to talk about that. But I've had my own personal experience with this coffee and being able to lose weight, and I'll share those stories with you all a little bit later. But you all, when you look at the Valentis Business Opportunity, we're tapped into just four amazing industry here. You look at the internet world, which, of course, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, everybody's always glued to the internet. You have the home-based business world where people now want to be able to take control of their financial future. And while a lot of people are looking for ways to improve their income, we're also connected to the health and wellness industry. A lot of people want to become more healthier. And of course, here at Valentis, we'll share with you exactly what we're doing there. And then, of course, the coffee industry, which is completely one of the more lucrative industries that we have seen, and it continues to just explode every single year because more and more people worldwide are drinking coffee, and it's just, again, becoming very big business. It's the second most traded commodity in the entire world. When you look at just a snapshot here in North America, it's the #1 coffee consuming market in the world. We're talking about over 500,000 cups of coffee, okay, are consumed every single day. The bottom line is most people are like me. Every morning they wake up, they have to have that cup of coffee before they begin their day. And so we've done something that's very unique here within Valentis that I think you'll appreciate and why it's so powerful. Even to the point where we watched food and beverage CEOs, major companies. For instance, you look at McDonald's now, the McCafe brand has completely taken over. You look at Dunkin' Donuts, they have replaced the donut logo with a coffee logo. The bottom line, you all, is we're watching all these major places and franchises, even Subway's in the game. Trust me, they're not opening up at 5 a.m. in the morning to serve you foot-long sandwiches. People are stopping by to grab a cup of coffee. Even Tim Hortons, which recently you all sold for $11.4 billion. That was one of the most amazing things that I had seen, to watch a company literally start off with a few $1,000s investments by hockey legend Tim Horton, of course, good friend, was a police officer there in Canada, and then to sell it for that much money, $11.4 billion, all because the coffee market, you all, is huge. And then, of course, Starbucks. A lot of people call it $5. Why? Because people will spend $5 or more all the time at Starbucks. In fact, they made it socially acceptable. So what used to be really strange, and people would say, oh, I would never, ever spend that much money on a cup of coffee. And they just go to 7-Eleven or run over to, grab a 99-cent coffee from another shop. People will stand in long lines in their cars. Why? Because they will pay $5. That's the bottom line. So we've done something very unique here within our company, Valentis, you all. We have created an amazing concept, weight loss coffee, and it is absolutely amazing. So we've blended the two trends together, introducing you all, like I said, to the next billion-dollar coffee empire, and that's here with Valentis. Now, a little bit about my story here. A lot of people that know me know you all that I absolutely love, nutritional products. Being a former football player, it was one of those things for me where I always would, have a cup of coffee every single morning before, going to practice, and it started even in college. You all, it just became part of my life, just like for many of you that are listening to this webinar right now, it's part of your everyday life. And so my thing that I love about what we have here is when you talk about not having to change people's habits, but allowing them to enjoy a great tasting cup of coffee, but then receive the health benefits and being able to lose weight on it, I thought was just genius. I put it to the test. A good friend of mine, Dave Lear, you all, many of you know him, Super Dave, I call him. He actually reached out to me and sent me some coffee. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just wanted to know what the coffee worked. But I really felt good about it from the standpoint of I know that Dave would not have gotten involved with this company if he didn't see this coffee, changing lives of people. So I put it to the test that morning, you all. I opened up one of those small little sticks and I poured the coffee into the coffee cup, I'm sorry. And then from that, you all, just added my hot water, I added a little sugar and cream to it, stirred it up. And you all, I'm telling you what, great tasting cup of coffee. About 6 minutes in, I started to notice something, that I had a little bit more energy. I started to notice that it just seemed like that mental fog that I was dealing with in the mornings started to become lifted up immediately. You all, I felt so rejuvenated and energized within the first 10 minutes of drinking that cup. I grabbed my keys, jumped in the car, you all, headed to the gym. And I worked out for about 90 minutes. And let me just tell you all, it was an amazing workout. I was so energized. And I said, the only thing that I had changed that day, again, was the fact that I had that coffee. Now, without studying and looking at all the ingredients in it, you all, here's what happened also. About 11 o'clock that day, I normally have myself a sandwich, but I wasn't actually hungry. Come 11:30, 11:45 that morning, you all, I literally went downstairs, grabbed a banana, just because I knew I needed to eat something. So that's when I started to dig more into this. And I said, wait a minute, this thing is curbing my appetite. And you all, I started to look up testimonials. In fact, Dave sent me some information and said bestweightlosscoffee.com. He said, Marcus, head over to that website. I want you to actually see how people's lives have been literally resurrected and changed by being on this coffee. And you all, just picture after picture, testimonial after testimonial, listening to some of the old recorded calls and hearing everyday people talking about their experience on this coffee and how they've been able to lose weight. 10 pounds, 15 pounds, people losing, more than 20, 25 pounds and doing it. We're talking anywhere between 30 to 60 days. And so I was just blown away by that. You all, a week later after drinking the coffee, I was down 6 pounds, and I'm talking about 6 tough pounds. So my jeans are fitting really good. Matter of fact, I put on a suit. I'm going to go see my family. I'm actually visiting my sister right now in Scottsdale, but I'm going to go see my family this weekend, who's getting married in Houston. And let me tell you, my suit that I put on the other day, I was concerned that it was going to be a little bit snug. You all, this suit looked amazing. It felt great. So I'm telling you, I'm on cloud 10 with this coffee. It absolutely does what they say it's going to do. It's not just another cup of coffee. You all, this coffee has amazing ingredients in it, all natural. And my thing is, you can't taste it, nor can you smell it, but it's infused in there, you all, and you're getting all these health benefits. When I looked at things like green tea, L-carnitine, immediately thing I thought about was appetite curbing, helps with reducing belly fat, helping to trim down that waistline, does a great job of speeding up your metabolism, giving you energy so that you're not crashing throughout the day. You all, these ingredients were the reason why not only myself, but all these people have experienced all these amazing weight loss testimonials. You know, just to add on to it, reduces sugar cravings, reduces sugar absorption, burns fat, elevates the mood, promotes mental alertness, which is one of the things I love about this product, increases focus as well. Of course, we have the 12 and 24 lifestyle plan as well within Valentis that we strongly encourage you to get connected with, and I'll explain that here when we show you some of the other products. But look at the coffee and what it's doing, how it's changing lives, and really being connected with the 12 and 24. You all, when you'll see the 12 and 24, where you have yourself a cup of coffee in the morning, you then have one of our trimmed products, you know, right before you have that midday lunch, about 30 minutes before you eat, and then of course before you go to sleep, you then take our immune product as well. And you will see how that will literally change your life. But as you look at these before and after photos, it just blows me away. You look at Veronica Rogers, down 35 pounds. That's awesome. Again, using that Slim Roast. Look at Matthew Leaf, down 55 pounds on the Slim Roast. And this right here, this particular picture is just amazing when you look at this young lady. And this is, in fact, I received more information in regards to this young lady here. I've got to get her name, but her story, you all, she literally just got on the Slim Roast so that she could be ready for her wedding. You all look at where she was the start of the year versus that last picture of December. That was her goal, was she wanted to be in her wedding dress, you all. And as you see there, look at that. Absolutely amazing what the end result was. So good, so powerful, to the point where people asking her, how in the hell did you, excuse me, how in the world, having a little bit too much fun, how in the world did you get yourself to look like that? And of course, she ended up getting into business, you all. And let me tell you this, she has a passive 6-figure residual income, you all, which means that this young lady here has built herself up an empire that she can actually now just literally do this full time should she desire to do it. Why? Because of the simplicity of what we're doing here between the coffee. When you look at all the other products that we have, the Immune Boost, we have the Energy product, we have the Trim product. It's absolutely amazing. The Immune Boost, ladies and gentlemen, is loaded with tons of vitamins and minerals. When you start to look at the fact that a lot of the foods that we eat, the way that they're harvested with all the pesticides and things of that sort, you start to look at the soils that are nutritionally bankrupt. You all, that's why we can eat tons of things and vegetables and we're still not getting what we need, and we go see a physician only to learn that we're dealing with mineral deficiency. Why? Because it's just not in our products. You all, the beautiful part about Valentis is it's in our products here. We have it in there, so you can take that Immune Boost, ladies and gentlemen, and your kids, everybody can take that Immune Boost and be able to feel the effects and how it can change their lives. The Energy Prevail that we have, you all, that's an unbelievable product as well. When you start to think about the fact that people want energy drinks, that's why people stand in lines to 7-Elevens, the grocery stores with those canned energy drinks and buy multiple energy drinks on a daily basis. Why? Because they want that energy. But the thing about that particular energy, it will crash down on you. And so we have the type of product that's healthier. It's all natural, it's diabetic friendly as well. That's exactly what people need. And then one of my favorite products now also has become the Trim. You all, the Trim product, I can have that. I like to, add a little fruit diced up, like some, what I do the other day, I had a little kiwi in mine, strawberries, and put it on some ice, and I stirred it up with the water in there. You all, it tastes very good. You don't have to add all those things to it, but I just like to do that. I squeeze a little lemon, little lime, things like that in mine. But you don't have to do that. You can just literally just add water, and it works great. And so with that amazing line of products, you all, it creates such a huge business opportunity what we have here, and an opportunity that people need. Because if you look at this chart right here, it says it best. 90% of people, when they're literally at the age of 65, have less than 3 months pay in savings. 5 are destitute. 4 would consider themselves to be financially okay, and only 1 is considered to be financially independent. and people, start scratching their head saying, what can I possibly do to earn more money? Do I, work more hours? Then you don't have any time freedom. Do I get a second job? We all know, again, that's tough to do when you have responsibilities at home. Going back to school, trying to reinvent yourself that way, whether it be real estate, people are getting more involved in stocks and trying it that way. The lottery, what do you do? Sit in line and grab a lottery ticket? Guys, the chance of winning the lottery, I don't think I have to even explain that to you. Though it would be nice to win $400 million, the chances you all is just not there. And then, of course, owning your own business, which I shared with all with you today, that I had my own business, but it literally owned my time. And so that's why we believe that Valentis is the best choice, you all. It's an amazing company, and it's a very simple concept. Just very quickly, how we get paid over here and why people love it. Number one, the retail side of it. You all, if that was the only thing we did here with Valentis and the stories I've already shared with you, that people can drink coffee and lose weight, that's all we would need. And literally, we can make a lot of money on the retail. So the fact that I could literally send people to my customer retail shop, they can purchase the product right there. My company will ship the product directly to them. They'll receive it in a timely manner. Then my company pays me the following week for that sale. You all, I can do that multiple times a day, 24 hours a day. And that's why that retail department, you all, is my favorite, because when you have a product that retails, then you have a true business opportunity. The fast start bonus for those business builders here, people that want to take their company to the next level here with Valentis. You introduce people to the company, we will pay you anywhere between $20 to as much as $100. Now, as we add what's called the legacy coded bonuses, when you bring people in on our big startup pack, then you can actually earn an additional $100, meaning every time you bring someone in, you could be earning up to $200 every single time someone purchases one of our big packs. And I'll show you that here in a second. Number 4 and 5 is what we call our dual team, where we work together and our company takes a snapshot of all the business volume underneath what we call your pay side. And on that pay side, we pay you up to 20% income on a weekly basis, you all. So if we take a snapshot of your organization, let's say you had $10,000 in coffee sales that week. Well, that would yield you $2,000 paycheck, because that's 20%. So you can see how simple that is, you all. That is one of the highest comp playouts for the dual that I have seen in the industry. Most companies make you jump through major hurdles, achieve high levels of rank in order to get 20%. You guys can come into this thing and literally start right there at the top. Absolutely amazing. And then, of course, our 1% global bonus pool, you all, which is amazing. You can actually get paid a nice bonus for all the shares within the company. Then, of course, we have our car bonus, where you can earn anywhere between $400 to $3,000 monthly on top of this lucrative compensation plan. When you get started with Valentis, we're going to give you a back office that tracks and manages your business, gives you all these beautiful websites that you can literally get out into the marketplace, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, however you want to build your business, you can actually do that. You all, tonight is our cutoff, which is very important. Many of you right now have a book of business that's underneath you, even though you have not yet joined. So what does that mean? At cutoff tonight, which is midnight, you all, the system compresses. Anybody that has joined underneath you, and if you have not joined, they leap above you, you all. And let me show you what this looks like. At the very bottom, if Pam becomes a member tonight and you are Cindy at the very top there, remember, all these positions down there below, all those people represent people like you. They're tour takers. They haven't yet joined the business. But at midnight tonight, you have an opportunity to join. And if you don't join, what happens is the system will sift all the way down and find all the people who've joined. And here's what happens at midnight. They move them to the very top of what we call that power chain there, that power line. So all that volume now has shifted, where Pam is going to be able to leverage your efforts. Now, a smart business person says, you know what? I need to make that move. I need to get in, because the next cutoff day, that's what happens the next time. So my thing is, you could have had a position where you was ahead of Pam. So you all lock in your positions in this company. This is what really excited me as well, is the sales. I love the fact to see that this company last year, and this is opportunity, listen to me carefully. Last year in February 2015, the company did $80,000. Fast forward 1 year later, the company did over $1 million in February. You all, if you look at May, $3.4 million in sales. June, $4 million. in sales, you all. Now, in the coffee space, that's a drop in the bucket. But in Valentis, in that business world, what we're seeing here is I have a rock solid company that ships product all around the world on time. They're paying out commissions. We have a great company owner that knows how to manage this thing. We have a secure business, you all. Let me tell you something. That means opportunity is right here in front of us. I can only imagine what the rest of these next 6 months is going to look like with this company. How do you get started, you all? You have to choose what level you want to get started at. We have option number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm going to start with option number 4 there. Option number 4, here's how this works. By purchasing 16 boxes, you're saving 45%, which means you're going to be able to get these boxes basically, if you do the math, for about $32 per box. Now, if you move all the way up there at that very first option there, you can buy 1 box at $60. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we look back and forth, the bottom line is you see that you're basically getting boxes free, half price, by coming in at that bigger pack. Now, if you ask me, why do I need that many boxes of coffee? Here's what I'm going to tell you. When you open your mouth and you tell people that you have weight loss coffee, and here's some testimonials to go with it, guess what they're going to tell you? I want to order a box or 2. Tell me where to go. So here's my thing. Most people are ordering that $4.99 pack, and literally they're picking up their cell phone and they're sending out a text saying, look, I have this amazing weight loss coffee product. Can I count on you to buy a box? If you send that to 20 people, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have a problem because you're not going to have enough coffee. Because I'm telling you, they're going to say, I would love to buy a box of that coffee. So you've already sold, you pre-sold your boxes before they even gotten there. So people are coming in right there at option number 4 because it makes sense. Plus, that sets you up to be able to earn 20% of all the coffee sales that I just showed you all on. So it's just going to, I mean, literally, it's the smartest way to get started. We also have option number 3. If that works better for you, then come in at that level there. You're still saving 35 cents, meaning 35%, which means you're definitely getting a break on the coffee as well. Option number 2 allows you to come in at 3 boxes, as you see there, for $129. And of course, for those people that only can get started at 1 box, my thing is grab yourself 1 box and let's build this thing out. As a reminder, your first month, there is a $20 enrollment one time just for your independent enrollment fee, which allows you to be a business builder here within Valentis. It's a one-time fee that you pay, but it sets you up with everything for the life of the business, your websites, all those things that I showed you earlier. You all, we have exactly what people are looking for. We have the best team, period. You all, ValentisDreamBuilders.com. You want to make sure that you go and get yourself put into that particular system there so that we can keep you connected with all the information that's happening in the company. In closing, here's what I want you to think about is what Warren Buffett said best. He said, whatever you like to do, make it a hobby. But whatever the world likes to do, make it your business. You all, let me tell you something. You change your coffee and you can change your life. I want to officially welcome you to the Valentis Business Opportunity. Listen, I want to have you all jump on to our live call. I don't even have my phone with me here, but we have a corporate call kicking off any moment now. Go ahead. I'll leave this up for a second here, but dial in to this number right now. We'll see you over there, okay? Again, my name is Marcus Brigham out of the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to our Dream Builders Valentis webinar. You all stay blessed and have a wonderful day.